Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the True Rock and Roll Podcast. Yes, we have been gone for way too long.
Too
We
long.
know. But in the meantime, now we have merchandise for you to buy. So if you're interested in a True Rock and Roll mug or a sweatshirt or a t shirt, we got them available. They're right down there. Anyway, we got something really special. Sue and I's favorite female vocalist, Shaka Khan.
Yes.
She
Woo!
did a tiny
Yes,
desk for NPR, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's
yes.
get started. That's my girl. That's my girl, boy.
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes, yes,
I just love her. And she still looks just as beautiful to me as she always did, you know?
yes, yes,
And
yes,
I don't know if anyone has had the pleasure of actually seeing her perform live, but her records just
yes.
don't do her any justice at all.
Right.
The only other person that I
Yes,
like as much as Shaka Khan is sitting right in front of me right now. Her name is
yes,
Sue Ann Carwell. That's
yes.
it.
No.
I'm done. It's all over.
So she just resonates just what do you call that? Just fine wine, baby. Her
I'm telling
voice is like,
you.
where a lot of our voices in the age that we're in, kind of wears out. But this woman has been through so much with her voice and has, I'm sure she's beat her voice up. But for whatever reason, boy, God has his hand on that vocal because
I'm telling you.
she
She still
will,
got it.
yeah, I don't care if you're 20 and I don't care how high your voice is. You better not even dare trying to run up on her because you're going to get shut down.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I just, and
certainly
so,
will.
and I always say, if you're going to copy somebody, copy the right, if you're going to be a copycat, copy the right cat. And she's the
Right.
one to,
Right.
it
Exactly.
has never been a detour for
Exactly.
me. It has never been a detour for me when I started singing that I wanted to be like, I wanted some of her inflection, some of her, how she got that little girl, you ain't got that raspiness she does. And then she will take a ballad and kill you with it. So she is like really, every woman up in here.
Right. Right. I really want to watch this whole thing, even though we can't do it in this one
I know.
episode. But she also does this thing, this little girl thing, where she like swings her arms back and forth. Like she has this little girl quality that hasn't quite left. You know,
And
I
that's
really love
so
her.
good. And that's so good.
Hmm. It
You
really
know,
is.
I just, Shaka Khan is like everything. I just feel like Shaka Khan is just the last of the great, great, great singers who still has it, whose voice is not in like a menopause state. Her chops are just undeniable.
Right. They sure
Eh,
are. Anyway, let's finish.
okay.
Tell me that you love me, yeah. Come on.
Yeah, we could stop it. I didn't
My
want
God.
to. I
My
didn't
God.
want to.
I mean, we can listen to another one now. I can listen to the whole Tiny Desk.
That's what I'm saying. I could do the whole thing. The whole thing.
I mean, because I mean, her effortlessness is just impeccable. It's like I don't know how she kept that voice, but it had to be,
It's like fine wine. It's exactly what you said, Suin. It's like fine wine. Just gets better with time. I swear.
and I didn't really recognize and notice who she sounded so much alike. And then I happened to be listening to this jazz singer, and I said, "This is where she gets that from, Sarah Vaughan."
Yes, that makes so much sense.
If you
Yeah.
listen to Sarah Vaughan, you'll hear Shaka all, and I'm just glad they made Yvette Stevenson,
I'm telling you, and her background ladies, they are so fabulous.
honey.
They
Well,
are just so fabulous.
they
And
you know they
go ahead.
they got one that they got Audrey Wheeler, who is amazing, who is Will Downey's wife.
That's she was talking about her being. He said, and she said, "That's not why you're here now. You're here because you." But I'm just letting everybody know that you're also Will Downing's wife, right? And
But I
her guitarist, he looks a lot like your friend Greg. That's who he reminded
Yeah,
me of. But she
that's
was talking
Rob.
about how much she loves a rock and roll guitarist,
Yeah, she
Shaka.
does.
Yeah.
She that's Rob Bacon, who I love. Rob is a great guitar player. I mean, I went I did Japan with Rufus. I went to Japan with Tony Maiden, and
Yep.
I
Yep.
can't not Mick. Well, there was two of them that I went with, but we did the Rufus show, which was fabulous, and Shaka's daughter was on there, who was amazingly fabulous. But what you didn't know is Shaka, they're doing a play about her life in London, and her daughter,
Oh,
I think,
really?
is playing her.
Uh huh. Well, I'll have to see that the next time I go.
So I got
That
some
would be
stories,
great.
but you want to go here? Want to hear some more? Want to listen to a couple more?
Yeah, let's do it. I
Let's
want to keep
do it.
listening to Shaka. Let's do it. Okay.
Thank you so much for being here at Tiny Desk. It is tiny. But it's nice to be so close together with all of you, to be so close. I can see each of your, not only your eyes, but your whole mug piece. I can see your faces. I can see you. And that's a really nice thing. I really, 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 really mean that. You're not just a whole glob of flesh. You're individual, beautiful people that I get to sing to. Okay, so next beat, going right along. If you know any of the songs, feel free to sing along, please. All right? All right, Louie? All right, then, let's move on. All night and day, chipping away on a day's work. Got hard to demand, and asking, ground that you lose, sporting the blues, won't get the job done. Hard as advice, keeping my sights on you. seems right. Feeling can take you. Make your own dreams come true. If you just to consent the way that you feel, asking for trouble. Just cry, keeping my
Getting ready to say, Andrea, we'll get so immersed we won't even stop.
Right. I had to because we want to be able to use it without having any trouble because we do get immersed. I've been
Yeah.
immersed in this like 4 times in the past 3 weeks. Just couldn't
King,
stop
where you
watching.
at? Where you at, King?
Right.
Well, y'all doing
Uh,
all the talking. I'm just checking you.
No, we can't do it without you, baby.
Well, see,
right.
hey, I've been with Shaka in Oakland, California with Larry Graham
Mm.
Mm.
in '74. Yeah, I had the pleasure to be, and the Pointer Sisters, all that from Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Mm. Mm.
So, but I love Shaka, and I told her in her face that I love her, and I eat her toes off. But she was just beautiful. But you got to
She
remember,
is beautiful.
Stevie Wonder is the first to bring her to the stage. Stevie Wonder is the man
Mm-hmm.
of
Is
Shaka.
he the one who wrote? Didn't he write "You Got the Love"? Or I know he wrote
Oh,
one
tell me
song.
something good. That's
Tell me
Stevie.
something good. Yep. It
That's
sounds
Stevie.
just like him too. It
Yes,
does.
that's all
Uh,
Stevie, baby. And he the one
yeah.
to produce her when she first started. Stevie produced her. Yes, Stevie
Well, look
crazy
at
about
what she has become. You know.
They
yes.
had a. I was in New York one night and at a club called McHale's, which was a great club, man. All the musicians used to go there and stretch out before they'd go out on tour. And me
Hmm.
and Diane were in the club. Of course, we were lit. And she walks in the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm fanning, man, but I'm like trying to be, real cool. But I see all this hair and I see this little bitty 4'11 walking in, and I'm looking at Diane like, shit, that's Chaka. I'm like, not saying it, but just, and she looks over there, and Diane with her nonchalant, oh, okay. Hey, hi. Hey, hi. Do you know who that is?
What do you mean, just high? That's Diane for you, though.
So she says,
Always cool.
she turns over and looks at my dress and says, you need to give me that dress. I said, I really do. I really need to give it to you right now if you, but I wouldn't have nothing to go home with, but I would. It was a beautiful
But
Norma
you could
Kamali
say Shaka
dress.
Khan is wearing my dress, right?
It was a beautiful
Anyway,
Norma Kamali, but long story short, yeah, that was one of
her,
my
her
many
whole family, her
meetings.
whole family is beautiful.
Yeah, yeah,
Her whole family.
hmm,
She comes from a good genes from her family. It's unbelievable.
yeah.
well, that's good to know. Anyway, let's get back to it one more time.
Okay.
let me go. I may get so high. I got to let you know that I'll make it somehow, some way. Though I'm waiting on the day, what I'm doing's gotta pay some way. Somehow, a little bit when it cries, got something on the other mind. World's full of lies, and you and me put up a fight. The good Lord stands behind. Here I stand, we are blind to face. That's
So you know who else I hear in her voice, Suan, is Etta James. I hear her sometimes too.
Oh yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I don't know if you noticed that. What about you, King?
Yes, yeah, Etta James is right. And see, she, her performance and her vocal is behind a lot of nice female artists. And
Mm-hmm.
you got to remember, a lot of female artists always try to memorize artists from back in the day. Even you,
Mm-hmm.
Sue Ann, you know, that's how it goes. Uh, but she just a remarkable entertainer and a person as well. She just unbelievable.
I know, and you know what? You hear that a lot, King Edward, and it's unfortunate because some of the people who are really talented aren't good people, but some people are. You know.
Right, right, right.
Well,
Snobs and everything else.
well,
Hmm.
you gotta and I know you understand, but it's you we want the fame in the beginning. We want all of that. We think it looks good when we look at it from the outside looking in, and then once we're in it, it's like Jesus, please stop already. But it's too late. So you always have to work on yourself to just be better and better so you can get along and be able to be personable with your audience and with your fans. And so
Right,
Right.
right,
that's a
right,
great thing with her is that she's been able to really transcend over and above the bubble of um of traditional hit records. Like her hit records aren't even like commercial hits. They
Right.
right,
You're
right,
so
right,
right.
right.
It's like her
You
records
know,
ain't like the regular where she's got to
like
be.
this song we're listening to right now. Don't you remember the Gray album? It was like the last album. This was like the
Yeah,
last album she did with Rufus. I
Yeah,
yeah.
mean,
That,
most people don't recognize this as being one of her hits, but it is one of the best songs she's
yeah,
ever
yeah.
done, for
Right,
no,
right.
sure.
she did a record with them. It was a camouflage record or something like that with them or something. But all I'm saying is
Hmm.
that her her songs don't be like hits, but it be like her. It's like
Yeah,
I wonder if they sit in the meeting and go, we don't have no hit record, but you know what? We got Shaka
we
Khan.
got
It don't
her.
matter. Whatever we just gonna put. She just does great music, and
Whatever
that's
comes
what
out.
and that's what we're missing. Is that
Right,
we're missing the greatness. Everybody's got to compete. Everybody's got to sound like. Everybody's got to sing like. Everybody got to do, song, sing alike, ad libs alike. It's like, come on already. Hello, can't you just be Can't you just like be, you know, separate yourself from all of that commercialness, and so you can stand out and be recognized quicker, like her. Because
right, right.
when I first was coming, there wasn't nobody I really liked. I was doing Dionne Warwick and I was doing all these Anne Murray stuff. But when she came on and I heard that tell me something good, I thought it was a dude at first. I was like, I want to be like that dude singing.
Right.
And then when I
She
seen her
has
with
that
all
kind
the,
of range, right, where she can sound
yeah,
like a man if she wants to, sound like a woman if she wants to. Yeah.
she's
Anyway, let's
just,
get back to it.
yeah, thank you. She's great.
That's all we can do on Shaka today, because Suan and I could go on forever.
Yeah, and see, I'd be ready,
So
and I'd be wanting to hear all the rest of the different albums and inserts and
I know
records.
as soon as we finish, I'll probably go listen to everything she ever did all over again. You know.
You used to do it. You used to play this album. I love, and I got it in my car. But it was that. I'll do anything. I'll do. No, no, no. It's this time building up for us. Yeah, it was on that double record. Used to listen to it all the time.
Gosh, I'm trying to think of what it was. It was a double album, huh? We'll have to
Yeah,
go look it up.
yeah.
If anybody knows which album we're talking about, please leave it in the comments.
It's called
We
this.
love you
There's a song on
guys.
there called "This Time," and also I forgot to tell you. On my new record, I did one of her songs.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
okay.
Can we
Good.
listen?
No, not
No,
yet.
not yet.
It's not
All
mixed
right.
yet.
When it's ready, we
When
want to
it's
listen.
ready.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks everybody for joining us again for another True Rock and Roll podcast. This was a little bit long, we know, but it was Shaka Khan. We had to give her the time. Just
Chaka
got to do
Khan,
it.
Chaka Khan, baby.
Shaka Khan. Everybody give us a thumbs up. Hit that
That was cold
notification
blooded,
bell and
baby.
please subscribe. It's that button right down there. And we got merch, guys. We got cups, we got hoodies, we got t-shirts. So get
That's right.
yourself one. And we'll see you
Support
next
the
time. All right.
support the program.
That was another cold blooded, baby. Cold blooded.
Yes, it is.